So I started as a domestic when I came to Risedale. I was 16 at the time and worked while I was at college as a domestic. As soon as I was 18, I trained to be a healthcare assistant, and I changed to become a healthcare assistant. But both those roles taught me a lot as I progressed right the way through, and understanding of the different roles has been great. I hope that becoming a nurse would have been a possibility. I always really liked the idea of taking a lead role in healthcare, but I had 2 children to look after, a mortgage to pay, and therefore I didn't necessarily consider it was a realistic option until the opportunity to study whilst being paid a full wage by Risedale and being seconded out on my placements became available, and that's when it was a really great prospect. So I started initially doing the assistant practitioner qualification through Risedale. That was a 3-year course through the University of Cumbria that they sponsored us through, and that took us into kind of a shift lead, second nurse kind of position that was really fantastic for learning and great for my development. And once we finished that course, it then became a possibility that we could top up from an assistant practitioner to a fully registered nurse by completing another 3 years course, again supported by Risedale. So in total it took me 6 years. However, currently since we've qualified, since my group have qualified, it has actually become you have had the ability now to study from healthcare assistant straight to registered nurse, instead of having to do both those different courses and taking the 6 years. It can actually be completed within 4 years. So I do believe I'll stay in social care. It is where my heart lies. I've had a lot of experience within this sector. The chances that you get to build significant relationships in terms of the residents that we care for, we can have them in sometimes for years. And we're able to do so much and change their quality of life so much. In addition to that, and what comes with it, is the family relationship, the relationship that we can build, and the trust that we can build with them. Going above and beyond for the residents and the families is what this job is all about. It can be a very sad part of the job, but in terms of providing excellent end of life care, setting our standards to be as the best we can be in terms of providing efficient end of life care that supports the resident through that time, and the families, and the emotional support required for that, and everything that goes with it. There's so much benefit, there's so much reward from those kind of situations, when it's done properly. And I don't feel like you necessarily get that on wards. When I've had experience on wards and things within the NHS, they were fantastic, amazing for learning, hugely appreciative of what was offered there. However, the chance to build those relationships and to get those meaningful relationships wasn't necessarily as much in terms of how fast people move through the wards and the speed of the care needed in those settings. So for me, health and social care is where my heart lies, and I'll definitely be staying in this setting.